Welcome to Sponsored by Nobody. This week, sponsored by tree houses. They are not forts, according to my 5-year-old. It is May 2023, and you are listening to Leaves in the Jungle, Season 3, Episode 6. In this game, we are using the Wildsea world setting and system. I am Ian the Firefly, and I just closed that tab. Damn it.
Sponsored by Strong Starts.
I meant to just tab off of it, and I closed it completely. Anywho, I'm Ian the Firefly, and we have...
I'm Austin. I'm playing Tzitzi Yaku the Chelicray.
I'm Bev, and I agree with Ian's 5-year-old. Tree houses are not forts.
I'm Dylan, and I play G-Son.
Excellent. Yeah. So I realized something way too late. Like, I should have realized this last episode, but I realized this like 3 days ago, which for listeners is like 2 weeks after last episode. Half of the point of having you guys do a kids in the last episode, which for listeners, recap, it was a kids episode. Reynald got physical form. That's your recap. We're diving in. I have things to say. I realized I completely forgot to put what's his, and now I'm forgetting his name. I forgot to put Joffrey Jeffrell with the kids. I was deliberately doing a kids episode because I was going to put Joffrey Jeffrell as like your little like security guard buddy, and he was going to get into hijinks and shenanigans with the kids because he hasn't got a lot of screen time. And I was like, here we go. Here's some time like to get him some screen time. And I completely forgot.
Retcon in your mind's eye, viewers, that he was there, cracking wise, endearing you to him.
Well, he doesn't talk, so technically it's the perfect imagination.
Joffrey Jeffrell talks? What are you talking about?
I thought it was just a crocodile.
No, whoa. Joffrey Jeffrell is the crocodile he's in a suit. He's like, but he has no neck. His head goes straight up. No, he was the bodyguard at do you remember Petra the bunny?
Oh, right. I was mixing him up with the Drock one that they took.
Yeah. No, that's a different Drock's one is different.
That's just a real crocodile.
Yeah, that's just a real crocodile.
But Joffrey Jeffrell there was Petra the bunny. She had like a bunch of those like goons in suits, and then Belt was like, hey, I like you. Like, this guy's cool. And he's like, come work for us.
The belt's gone now.
and Joffrey Jeffrell was like, what do you guys pay? And Belt was like, better than your current boss who's about to die. And you guys all like murdered Petra. Well, you didn't kill her, but you like curb stomped her a little bit.
She single thumbs up pawed up through the hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And clung to the edge, and then we cut to black.
Yeah. But yeah, so Joffrey Jeffrell came with you guys, and I deliberately meant to like shoehorn add him to the episode with the kids to have like a fun screen time and like have him. So yes, listeners, in your mind's eye, Joffrey Jeffrell is super cool and you all love him. He's now the listener's favorite character, okay?
I can't wait to redshirt him during the last boss fight.
Oh man, I'm gonna throw him like a frozen gnome so hard
with him,
like a javelin of teeth.
Get down, Mr. President!
Just fastball special.
It's gonna be the most like heart gut wrenching like tearjerker scene, and listeners are gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
I already have his theme song picked out.
Random shopkeeper NPC. No,
my cabbages.
We loved you. You were the heart of this story.
There's actually a whole like side plot while we go into our next mission where Joffrey goes to like go about his day and visits the memorial of his son, and then he starts singing to him. That's happening in the background of this episode, so just visualize it.
And on that positive note,
I'm trying to endear him to the audience. Brave soldier boy.
no, you can't sing that.
Yes, again.
Only Mako can sing that.
That's true.
You can't just bust that out.
Would you prefer I bust out the Carl and Ellie theme?
I don't know it, so
That's the one from Up.
Oh no!
And then really sad piano. Dun, 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 dun.
and all I hear is the bananas, and it's like, yeah.
Yes.
Top's under attack.
Yes, Top is under attack, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it is under siege. It is not conquered yet, but it is under siege, under attack. So you guys, knowing that your base is literally situated around the corner from Top, have decided to go and save Top. Listeners, if you don't remember, Top is the beach episode city. It is a perpetual party town with a giant lily pad lake and a bunch of sand. And yeah, it's the beach. It's the sexy beach episode. We're doing the sexy beach episode part 2.
So
Siege of Sexy Beach Town.
Siege of Sexy Beach Town.
You all have to wear t-shirts while you sunbathe. No! They're baggy and unflattering.
You joke, but that's literally what I had planned.
SPF 75.
It is actually, yes. I'm getting there. Don't worry.
Are we just like power driving into the beach?
Yeah. You guys power drive into the beach.
On our record player, did we pull out the Beastie Boys?
I'm assuming there's lots of like enemies around. You know, it's hectic and crazy. Or is it like we snuck in?
No. You guys power drive into the beach expecting a bunch of enemies and stuff. And I'm not joking, Bev, when I said this is what I had ready for it. You guys get there, and instead of it being a literal siege, like war, like people fighting and dying left and right, you plow into the beach, and there's a bunch of like people, you know, sunbathing in nothing at all or little skimpy outfits. And then there's a wave of people trying to be like cover them up and stop them and being like, no, this is the security time. We are protecting skin. And they're like covering everyone from the sun and stopping all good times.
Oh my gosh, they're protecting skin for a reason.
It's the fun police.
Oh, and they're harshing everybody's mellow. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're going
Continue
around turning all
Beastie
the volumes
Boys.
down. Yeah, yep. Turning all the volumes down, turning off like the strobe lights, like just
their eyes just
massive.
like dilate for the first time since childhood.
It is at like they're purifying. They have air purifiers to get all the smoke and pollen and stuff out of the air.
Whoa!
Honestly, I don't mind that one. It kind of sticks to my webs. Do you know how much I have to clean after I come to this place? I smell like a drug-induced smoke den for hours. Days even.
Guys, don't. They have some nice things, but don't fall for their sweet deceptions. Remember what happens when their work is complete.
Then they rest.
Margaritas?
I'm gonna like gesture to the people like in burlap sacks lined up on the beach.
Lined up on the beach, only allowed to drink water. No margaritas.
Okay, here's a weird one. Okay,
yeah.
To start this off, because we're on the beach, right? And they're doing the thing, and they're shit. So before I'm gonna like stand on the edge or like on the base of the ship and like use the whisper surrounded, and I'm going to run inside and just kick open the moth door.
Why would you unleash the moths?
Because they're gonna eat all of the burlap sacks.
All the t-shirts.
They're gonna eat all the fabric.
Yeah, you bust down the Mothrin door.
With the whisper surrounded.
With the whisper surrounded. And these Mothrin just start all like.
Whoa! No, we don't keep Mothrin in a cage. Calm down.
Oh yeah, I guess that's fair. They're not technically Mothrin.
They're just moths.
They're just giant moths.
They're just giant, intelligent moths.
Yeah.
I always envisioned like those twisted, like happy moths that wish they died from the Neverending Story book.
Oh.
The worms that got turned into happy things. Oh, the book is impressive.
It never ends.
I just remember one time talking it over with coworkers and be like, remember the never-ending story? And one of them was like, I don't really remember it. I saw it when I was a kid. I just remembered a whole lot of nothing. And I went, high five. And she went, what? And I went, oh.
So close.
Because that was a good one. I had to find my older boss manager to be all like, you know what I'm talking about, right? And he went, yeah, high five. And I went, yes.
Nice. Yeah, the book is way darker.
I just remember a whole lot of
things.
It's a very poignant joke, actually.
Yeah. No. So you bust down the door to the not Mothrins because Mothrins didn't exist when we started this, which is interesting. I don't know what came first. Us, like, I know we started pseudo Mothrins on our own, but I don't know if they actually were a seed thought for real Mothrins. I genuinely don't know. I fully believe they were two congruent, separate ideas. Parallel thinking. Great minds think alike and fools seldom differ. All that jazz. So, yes,
Wait,
you bust down.
Which one am I?
Oh, definitely the fool. As are we. So it's okay. Yes, you bust down the door to the moths and just off
the stargazers.
Absolute swarm of stargazers flood out, and I'm gonna retcon it's like nearing dusk, and so they're like enough of a swarm to blot out the last of the sunlight so that their brethren can devour all of the clothes in sight.
Quick question. Do they adjust our wardrobe to beach episode appropriate battle armor?
Oh yes. No, you guys all of your clothes have been eaten as well.
So I have my cloak. No.
Immediate regrets his life decisions.
Oh god, I had it since season 1.
No.
It's now just like a loincloth. Like it looks kind of like a leaf.
I picture it covering one spider. It's like that spider's shy.
That's where all the shy spiders go.
What do you need a loincloth for? Yeah.
That's, you know what? Why does Donald Duck only wear a shirt?
Right?
These are questions we don't ask, Brooke.
Right? We're doing like the thing where it's just like bathing suit but pauldron because our shoulders are the part we're really worried about here.
Excellent. Yeah, no, the moths start eating all of everybody's clothes, and chaos breaks out on the beach as like one half of the beach starts cheering and turning up their music and starting to like rave, party, and go wild, and the other half of the beach starts like trying to shoot down the moths.
Excuse me?
And like yeah, they're actively trying to like get rid of these moths. They have like big fly swatters and things, and they're gonna go all out.
Does diplomacy explode? Is it a war crime to use diplomacy on people?
Yes.
No.
I mean,
I am loving this dichotomy right now.
I mean, it's that's a siege weapon, my dude.
And they're very siege-worthy right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, go ahead and do it. I also think we should unfurl the ship into full disco mode and just start blasting the party.
Heck
absolutely.
Yeah.
It is the correct option here.
Start champagne. Can we like convert the fire suppression system to start spraying out the mead?
Yeah. I'll allow that.
Just like party champagne everywhere. And it's still soporific, right?
Brooke, give me a roll. Give me a rattle roll to reconfigure the, what is it you have? You have the, what's the actual words? The
Recafubling the Motron. The energy Motron.
The acid maw? No, not acid maw. The tubes that go around the ship that
it's called the veins. Quick question: do I need to do that if I just use my tool belt?
Good question.
Swiftly crafted one.
No, you don't.
I tool belt.
You can tool belt and create a one-track creation. Yeah, I'll give it to you. So you, Rook, how do you reconfigure all, like, because you all have seen pictures of your ship. There's the tubes that go around it that pump basically liquor that cools your engine, because that's how your engine works. And it's mead. The mead that pumps around the ship and cools your engine, you have reconfigured it to instead like party hose spray over all of these people on the beach.
Excellent. Yeah, a fine mist of alcohol. Yes.
I do that. Also, we landed kind of in the water, right?
In the beefs? Wait, water?
Yeah, there's the pond. There's the lily pad pond.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just, as a precaution, just adding this is I also got at least a few pipes just like redirecting some of the pond water just for cooling so we don't like completely wreck our ship in the meantime.
That's fair. Good call.
But yeah, me and Rocky and Scraps and Docus, I assume, get this done real quick. And then big lever and booze everywhere.
Yeah, you pull the lever and mead just starts raining down on these partying people. And cheers of joy.
No, we got rid of all the t-shirts.
Yeah, it's no longer a wet t-shirt contest. It's just a wet naked party. It's borderline orgy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it here, guys. It's getting wild and freaky.
I mean, there's sugars in the mead, so it is getting sugar-coated.
I then just start shouting mosh across the PAs, across the speakers from our ship.
So you don't have to polite mosh if it's bad guys.
Yeah, and then so all the partiers charge into all of
give me
party no-goers.
Give me a sway roll to sway this to not. Because, I mean, they're used to nice moshing, so give me a sway roll to not nice mosh.
Well, that was... Can Bev help me?
For sway?
Yeah, Bev can help you. She can give you a
That was her idea to be all angry about it. I just wanted a pleasant mosh.
Well, a nice mosh wouldn't hurt the enemies. I assume you want to defeat the enemies.
They don't have to nice mosh if it's the enemies who fell down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
give you a dice.
Is our G-Sun spore still in it?
In what?
The mead.
Oh, yeah, I would assume so. G-Sun, your spores are in everything, right?
Basically, one can assume that I'm omnipresent, one with the ship, one with the crew.
Have you bred with the ship? That's technically what's happened? Oh my gosh, is the ship the pie's mommies?
Okay,
no, you don't have to get way too in your head canon about it. Just
now it's canon now. The big mech ship is mommy to pies.
Wait. If the mech ship is mommy to pies and Rook is mommy to the ship, does that make Rook grandma to the pies?
By the
This is all Rook is thinking about right now.
This just means to me that if I'm dad of original pie and or pie function, then that means that I'm lower down the generational chain than grandma or grandpa. Therefore, I'm next in line for the will.
Excellent.
Your own will.
Yeah.
I just pat you on the shoulder and say you're not getting shit.
Family. So I'm going to be using instinct because I know how to party. And then I have 1 in sway. Bev gets to roll a dice to help me. Rook gets to roll a dice to help me.
No, you get a dice from her help.
Yeah. Do I get a help?
What do I do with my dice?
Hold it. I don't know.
Why aren't we doing this friendship thing all the time?
Does Jisun's spores give me help?
Power of friendship doesn't work that way.
I have a track called Drunken Memory Hole from very, very early on in our adventure. And I feel like it's time to consume a track of that.
Excellent. You can give Austin 2 dice from that as how are you helping other than adding extra spores into the alcohol, Jisun?
I'm beginning to it's taking action as me recollecting the events of what happened during the original blackout. So I'm going through my own tiny personal act of remembering exactly what happened and then being like, I remember Aloe, and I remember Gomez's whole rant when we got here, and I remember Rook's freak out, and I'm just like, man, how far have we come from here? And I'm filled with vigor at my restoration of my memories.
Flashback montage in like 10 seconds.
1, I'm picturing this taking the form of that one sequence at the end of 2001: A Space Odyssey, and 2, you can't do the beach episode and talk about what you're remembering and then pause between Gomez's hole and then the next word.
So anyways, I'm going to incite a riot.
Excellent. Start this riot.
Run onto the field naked.
You just pick somebody up. Hey, riot!
I ride the bee.
The bee.
I'm hopping on well... Yes.
Excellent.
I hop on my steed and lead everybody to victory.
How many dice do I get?
3 plus 1 for your edge plus 1 for your sway, so you get 5 dice.
And then 1 for Bev or Rook?
No, that was because it was 1 for Rook, 2 for Jisun, and then 1 for your edge, 1 for your sway. Okay. So 5 dice.
Okay. Can I add anything to this? No, I don't.
I think you
should. 2, 6, 2, 3, 4.
6 with a twist. Tell me what happens.
Okay, so as like Jisun and I are both like disappearing with different intents, with same goals into like this moshing crowd. I imagine there's Bev's or Rook's just looking out through the porthole, being like, no. As like for like I'm going into from the bottom and like Jisun's flying in from the top, like hands outstretched, all 3 of them tripping the minds out of everyone below him.
Flying over them, dusting them like some Tinkerbell god.
Like some Azura of War Party or something. like the god of revelrous riot flying across the battlefield. Dokis also seeing this through like another porthole. It's like the third coming of God.
A hallucination of Dionysus just cheers him as he goes and ahas.
Yeah, just like the spectacle of pure, like there's a pause in like everything, and then it's just everyone's just frothing at the mouth, just starts disappearing in like almost a cartoon level of like dust and cleanser and what's left of people's clothes.
Is anybody else thinking of like Team America World Police? It's okay, we stopped the terrorists.
Well, they're not. No, they'll stop when they're out of energy. they're moshing.
Excellent.
Oh crap! I'm in there. Someone will have to save me.
So, you're a million spiders. You're not going to get squished.
I've accepted my fate.
Okay, you just get some new spiders from. There's some friendly spiders
like
somewhere. Maybe
my last
bad
words,
guy spiders.
My last words before I disappear into the crowd to quote unquote help. It's like, don't let the kids see me.
They're like all sitting on the edge of the boat with me, just watching. Like,
I picture Rook just like trying to cover their eyes, and the kids are just like peeking through.
Right.
Yeah. Reginald is sitting beside, or not Reginald, Reynald is sitting beside you, Rook, and just like physically there, which is, all of you have noticed that Reynald is now physically present. Like Rook, you always knew that Reynald existed, whether the rest of the crew believed you or not. But like, all of you can now see him. Do you acknowledge his existence or not, now that you can physically
There's no
see
point in continuing to gaslight Rook about this particular topic.
So actually, with all of you, I mean, like, I'm happy to talk to Reynolds because he was fine, but just like all of you, I'm just like, I'm over this.
See, I'm of the opposite thinking. I'm going to continue to gaslight you.
Double or nothing.
While talking to Reynolds.
But if you're doing it, then I have to double down or it's not effective. I have to show. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I hate to be an asshole, but I also have to be an asshole.
Oh, yeah, I was straight up like, oh, yeah, hey, Reynolds. I am not going to at any point admit any type of connection between Reynald New and Reynald Skull. Whatever imaginary thing you were talking with before, it's not this guy. Coincidence.
Curiosity, is there like unrelated, is there like a bad guy general head of the snake, so to speak, that like a goal besides orgy that we're aiming for here?
No, you're basically just trying. Again, they hadn't conquered this place yet, so it was just them sieging the place. So you guys just had to disrupt their siege and stop them, which their giant
now we have to capture
grave has disrupted and stopped. Yeah, you can choose to capture them or let them flee. Like, they are starting to flee. The ones that haven't
whose surrender do we need?
Basically, we just need to roll amongst the enemy troops at a high rate, get anybody who's got clothes, and then make them part of the mob.
Oh, and yeah,
we can turn the enemy forces into our forces.
There's full on. They're like easily half their forces are fleeing as they see like this pure wave of chaos and insanity like swarming towards them. The other parts of their army are like not dying, but like pseudo dying to this wave of chaos and orgy.
That's what happens when your personality is based on evil and it's being shifted towards fun.
Yep. And then
can I nail in the coffin this?
Just a minute. And then there are some that are actively just like stripping their clothes and being like, whatever, let's party, as they get way too high.
All right.
But yeah, go ahead.
Can I nail in the coffin the last stragglers of not into the party?
Yeah, please do.
So I'm going to use my whisper hot heavy air to just.
I don't know why you have that, but that is awful.
It's all the air that they breathe. It's hot and heavy, and you know what? It's just mellowing them right out like some kind of sexy sauna, and they're just like, you know what? Make love, not war.
Yeah. As the stragglers start to.
I don't know why I have this whisper either.
I don't remember either. But you got it from somewhere. I'm assuming
I got it from Fire Mountain. That's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm sitting on that for like last season.
It works well.
Oh, I've got stuff from season 1 I'm sitting on.
Yeah, no, the ones that haven't finished fleeing, they just start to get like, as the spores surround them more and more, and as the music plays and the people dance and their clothes disappear, they get a little too excited about it.
Just checking, we're definitely not like veering into assault, right? People are still being consensual through all of this.
Oh yeah, it's just revelry.
Of course. Okay. It's just revelry. Like the
drug-induced consent. Cool.
Yeah. Whilst there are drugs involved, the drugging might not be consensual, anything past the drugging is consensual. Let's get that very clear.
That's
hypnotism rules.
Yes, I get it.
They can't do anything they don't want to do.
Collateral damage, man. You can't. It's a chaos mob.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
We do not endorse drugging people against their will to get them to be into whatever you're into.
No.
Rules.
Specifically, hypnotism rules of specifically if they didn't
weird magic system.
It's. I agree. It's a fine line, and I agree it should be said. There is not like. Everything is consensual. Consent is important.
They can't do anything they don't want to do.
You can only do what we're doing if you have a magic system.
Yes,
it's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a sexy beach anime episode.
Mm-hmm. Different rules.
It is meant to be silly and fun. Mm-hmm. It is not meant to be, a horrible heartbreak. It is not meant to. Yeah.
So we start grabbing the people that won't come over to our side and tearing them into pieces and feasting upon their flesh.
Okay, that makes me feel better. It's just
see, I want people to be scared of me, Jisan, yet I'm over here eating people. Actually, on the note of disappearing clothes, I wish to take
what?
Just like an armful of random
clothes.
My cloak's gone. I need a new thing. So I'm gonna get
as like
an armful of random
guns out shirt. Suns out, guns out shirt.
Yeah, the moths go back into their hidey hole, into their
it's getting too bright and loud.
And as the strobe lights and disco lights go on,
right out.
The moths disappear and clothes, like some clothes, return onto those who wish to wear clothes because again, consent is important. However, those who wish to not, don't wear.
It's. Oh, I'm gonna steal a whole armful and make like a patchwork now.
Excellent. Suns out, guns out.
Mm-hmm.
Buns to the sky.
That's going to be my hood. It's going to be the buns to the sky. I don't understand the context.
Excellent. One of them just says FBI. And y'all know what it stands for. And just all those really bad like summer shirts. Yeah.
I too enjoy spring break.
Hello, party kids.
Hello, fellow humans.
I am not an amalgamation of a million spiders.
Are you ready to shake your booties? But hold on, where's the other sheet? In the whole like party moment and stuff, could we possibly because I know we have a lot of shouts, right? What if we use the treasure hunter scout to get like something good from here?
That's a good idea.
I don't see why not, assuming that Ian's chill with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then we get like a weapon or something handy for the next one to start off with an advantage.
Ooh, yeah.
Of some kind.
Okay, what would you like to?
We haven't cargoed in a while.
That's true. That is true. So what are you doing?
Okay, I'm just thinking. It's an idea I'm floating by. What do you guys think about it?
Well, not gesticulate. Explain the idea.
Articulate. Articulate.
Articulate. That's it.
Okay, so like as we like stumble drunk around, all high off our victory and like going down the random alleyways and lily ponds and stuff, like happen upon like a couple like guys from the other side talking about this cool treasure map they stole off this dorky little treasure hunter. And it like leads to like the center of the lily pad where there happens to be like a source of like insecticide gathered from like all the sap of the giant lily pad.
Ooh.
Which I think is abhorrent. But like,
I mean, if it's insecticide, I mean, aren't you arachnids?
Yeah, see, does it sort of? I think it works on us. Dips a finger. There's tons of plant-based like bug killers.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is we gas them.
What are you gassing?
The Chelicray. Because if we get an insecticide, we can use it to poison them.
But you've already defeated the army. I'm sorry. I'm
not this one. For future.
It's for laters.
Oh.
Yeah, you even agreed with me when I said for laters.
Doomsday weapon.
Okay.
Not necessarily, but like also,
Okay.
No.
Hold on. Can I compromise or extrapolate here slightly?
Yeah.
We are in top. The ultimate party bomb is the thing that's here.
Yeah.
If there is a device here, an ultimate doomsday device that was hidden with the ultimate treasure map, it is the ultimate party bomb. However, it parties too hard. The party that it causes can be of like really civilization toppling power potentially. So it was sealed away. It was deemed too groovy and or uncool, possibly weak.
Yeah. That sounds.
It's a party foul.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
The ultimate party foul hidden away.
Oh my gosh, it's some kind of bird.
Yeah, I'll let you guys.
It's a party foul.
An egg. We find an egg.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You guys are using the whisper X marks the spot, right? The treasure hunt.
The shout.
Whisper?
Yeah.
The shout. Sorry, the shout. So you guys shout X marks the spot, and all of a sudden, as you guys are partying, you see, a literal, like, someone's talking about a treasure map and stuff, and then you look down and you realize there's a literal X, like, painted on the ground below you. And you just start digging. And after digging for a while, it's an egg. It's a large egg of some kind.
I'm imagining it's like speckled and like, it kind of looks not so bad. But then upon closer look, you can kind of see like little black squiggles off of it. They're like the literal stink lines you see in like cartoons and stuff. But we can see them physically, like squiggling off of it. You can touch them and they feel gross and they like blacken your hand.
Yeah. Oh, it's weird. And like, but inside of it, there's like music play. Like it almost sounds like there's music playing and like things shattering inside of the egg.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
So we excavate it and then put it away and then cover whatever we put it away in and then put it in the opposite corner of the room and try to ignore it, but never really succeed.
We just kind of put like a flat thing over it and we're using it as a coffee table.
Yes, absolutely.
A bed sheet and a piece of plywood.
It's an egg, so it is constantly teetering. But we just make sure our coffees just balance it at all times.
Kids use it as like a stool to help cheese on in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, but if you do it like topways, it will not crack under that. So,
and it's taller.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't need that kind of negativity in my life.
What is this thing just literally radiating foul? I'm sorry, but you've ruined the fancy ship's groove.
Sorry.
He's just yeeting the ship with diplomacy. Just here yeeting the egg with diplomacy at somebody.
By the way, I'm still waiting for an awkward reunion with Aloe, just saying.
Oh, I'm getting there, don't worry.
Yay!
Yeah, no, you guys after scaring away everybody and uncovering this weird foul egg, you're all sitting on the beach enjoying the sunrise as the party just never stops.
And a mimosa.
And yeah, you're sipping mimosas when none other than Aloe walks by.
Hello.
He just waves at you guys. And yeah, I mean,
I turn beet red. And just kind of like, hey.
Beat.
Andy clearly notices this and doesn't say anything because he's cool and it's not jealous type, because jealousy is a terrible thing.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's like, cool, waves at Aloe, and Aloe waves back. Aloe winks at Jisun, as only ectuses can wink.
I return that passionate look.
Excellent.
With my no eyes.
Yeah, you wink back as only Gao can wink.
I kind of like look between the two. I'm like, am I the only one who didn't have an adventure with Aloe?
Aloe looks at you and is like, do you want an adventure?
This is like tough. I get an adventure with Zuko. And then just starts saying his life story.
Yeah, Aloe just like walks over to you. Do you want an adventure?
I don't. I look to the others for guidance.
I'm already walking away. My butt swings in the wind.
Absolutely butt naked.
Just like when
I look between all of them repeatedly and like shrugs.
I'm all like taken aback with him holding my hand, and I'm like blushing, like, oh well, maybe. You're so soothing.
He pulls a mimosa out of nowhere for you.
Like a real mimosa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not be confused with what we called mimosa.
No, like he pulls no, you know what? No, he pulls a full like strawberry daiquiri out of nowhere for you. Just a fancy drink. And is like, here you go. Don't worry about it. Andy getting the vibe here, picks you up, Rook, and is like, we'll let them have a minute, and like carries you home. Andy too, of course, is butt naked.
It was nice to see you again. This is my husband. I hope that's okay.
I was like, he looks good. You did well.
Cool. We're cool. We're cool. We're cool. You're cool. We're cool. I'm cool. So cool.
And he's just patting you. Shh.
She was not cool.
I just kind of snuggle into feathers.
It's fair. Yeah, no. Tzitzi, you and Aloe have a very romantic and lovely evening.
Oh yeah, as everyone like slowly walks down the beach, and like Jisun and Rook all kind of look back like wistfully, wondering what if they just see me and Aloe like holding hands, stuck together because I'm hooked on his spines in the sunset with like a daiquiri spilled on me, and I'm loving every second of it.
It's perfect because like your spiders are too small to actually get hooked on his spine, so your spiders are just entwined in his spines.
Well, it's my silk, right?
Oh yeah. Your shirt is hooked on his spines, but your spiders don't get stabbed by him.
No, they're all just walking all over him. We're getting a good feel for him, and Rook is absolutely terrified. Gain a mile.
I like the running joke that just Rook has an infinite number of Myers. Just, like every single episode, Rook gets like 5 Myers.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out which one this would be. Ancestors whisper their disappointment.
Yeah, your ancestors are like, we know you married a doctor and we love him, but like, you could have married that guy.
Could I? Like, he doesn't seem like the commitment type.
Well, that's fair. That's your ancestors are all confused.
He's stuck on me, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Excellent.
And we have a lovely, respectful evening once we sober up.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, so you guys have fun, party at top as long as you want.
I invite Aloe to join us on the boat for our final excursion.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa. Awkward.
When the horn is called, I shall call you to join me by my side. It's my shield maiden. I know he's a guy.
You need to untangle yourself to call him to your side.
Yeah, Aloe will come when you call, like if you call him. Yeah, he's down for that. They're down for that. Yeah.
The gentle, soothing warrior.
Excellent. I think we're pretty good there. I know it was a short session, but like you guys knocked it out of the park right off the bat. So I don't know if there's much more to do on that. Listeners, if you're listening and you have a time machine, the Kickstarter for Storm and Root has like less than 30 hours left on it. But again, you'd need a time machine to go back and back it.
Well done, we did it.
Yeah, I mean, hold your tater tots. As of this literal second, the Kickstarter for, not this Kickstarter, the Kickstarter for Storm and Root has $119,775 pledged of $40,000 goal with 1,611 backers and 33 hours to go. Good job, everybody. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yep. It's exciting. Again, you'll need a time machine to go back if you didn't back it. But if you didn't back it and want a time machine, go to their website and buy the PDF or book, because I assume it's on their website by now. Yeah, do that, listeners. Yeah, that's just the same as owning a time machine. Woo.
And there are free versions out, which is quite big compared to other free play versions I've ever encountered.
That is true. The free version of this game is really, really big and like has a ton of stuff. Also, go ahead.
I was going to say quite comprehensive for like character creation and stuff.
Yeah. Plus, like the really cool thing with this current Kickstarter that they did, which I think was awesome and they didn't have to do, is Storm and Root was technically a stretch goal for the first Kickstarter. It was going to be a digital stretch goal, and Felix released a like 20-page thing or 10-page thing as the stretch goal a number of months and months ago, and then they said that they're going to do a Storm and Root Kickstarter, and they decided that because Storm and Root was a stretch goal, all of the original backers got Storm and Root PDF for free, which is pretty cool. That like totally killed a bunch of their sales and a bunch of their money, but it gave everybody it for free PDF wise because they said they were going to do it, even though in my opinion they basically already gave a version of it for free to backers, and they could have easily said, no, this is a deluxe Storm and Root, it's different, and I don't think anyone would have complained that hard. So good on them for like supporting original backers.
I am very excited for the next book.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Also, like the dice in this, like the dice from the original campaign were the wood dice, and that was super, super cool. The dice in this campaign are the like stone dice, and oh boy, the gold and white dice. I'm tickled pink over them. They look
oh my god, the howlites.
Yeah.
So nice.
So pretty. So pretty. Yeah. Anyway, listeners, we will be back. We're looking at for listeners who care. This is episode 6. We're thinking probably 12 episodes for this season because, as you can imagine, we're plowing through the end of it and we're having fun still. But I think we do want to wrap up the season, and then we'll go on to other fun and exciting things. So don't worry, we're not going to, like, this might be the last of this story arc, but we'll come back to Wildsea after this season, and we'll do other things in this world, and we'll be playing other games. So yeah, we also have exciting things down the line planned, lots of secrets and surprises. But yeah, anywho, this was a fun episode. I was Ian the Firefly.
I was Austin I was Tzitzi this time, just pure Tzitzi.
I was Bev, full of hot air.
And I was Dylan, Cheeks McCracken.
Excellent. And we are sponsored by nobody. Signing off.